It was just after 7 o'clock on Tuesday night in West Baltimore. Officers who were patrolling the area of Pennsylvania Avenue and Lawrence Street were informed by another officer that a man who has now been identified as Bilal Abdullah Jr. had displayed a firearm in a private business and made threatening statements. Body-worn camera footage shows the moments officers approached him, Abdullah eventually taking off running. When an officer gets a hold of him, a gunshot rings out.
You can see in the video, at the time the round is discharged, all BPD members on scene have their weapons holstered.
Abdullah points his weapon at officers multiple times. They start firing. In the shootout, an officer is shot in the foot. 3 officers fired close to 40 rounds. Abdullah shot 3. He is prohibited from carrying a firearm. It's unclear whether the officers involved were already familiar with him. Right away, bystanders begin to approach the officers, upset and angry. We would later learn that Abdullah was a fixture in the neighborhood as one of the last Arabers in the city, a vendor who sells produce out of a horse-drawn cart. People who knew him told WMAR 2 News that was why community members began to surround this officer and shout at him. Police Commissioner Richard Worley said the reaction prevented officers from being able to render aid to Abdullah quickly.
We look at every use of force as a possible learning opportunity because nobody's perfect. So our officers are put in a very, very difficult situation. They had to try to render aid, but their safety is also paramount because they were being surrounded by a crowd that was not happy.
In response to the release of the footage, Jamal Turner, chair of the Baltimore Police Accountability Board, put out a statement saying in part, quote, "The footage we observed today raises difficult and emotional questions. While it reflects the danger present in the moment, it also underscores the need to examine not only the incident, but also the tactical responses and volume of force used. Over 20 shots were fired. That level of force is distressing, and we believe it warrants further review."
I recognize that emotions are high and at the loss of a cherished member of the community, and it's deeply felt. Use of force is never a first resort for the officers. As you can see, they had their guns holstered.
The Police Accountability Board also acknowledged the, quote, "prompt release of the footage as a step in the right direction toward building community trust." Commissioner Worley did tell reporters the decision to release the footage ASAP was a result of the public outcry. The shooting is still under an active investigation by both BPD and the Maryland Attorney General's office.